What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
I really wish I knew that Rebecca Black song, because it feels like this is the time to sing it. It's like, Friday, it's Friday. Quote, Rebecca Black. Welcome to it. The Friday edition of your show has begun as we have less than an hour to go before the weekend rolls in. I am your host, Gary, and always so grateful and thankful to have you here along for this crazy ride we do each and every weekday from 4 to 5 p.m. live. I had a conversation earlier with a good buddy talking about how hard it is to go live, and we prove it each and every day because when you go live, you make mistakes, and it's real, and that's what makes this whole network so, so special. I got a call coming in from Dragon. You want to give him a call there, LB? Sorry. We have a bunch of things going on right now. I can't take it because we're on the air. And he probably knows that, too.
You should know better.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. I need it back, though, right away because I got a bunch of stuff on there. Did I mention we go live? This is what we do. And we're pretty sure still the only show originating in Saskatoon that does that from 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. So always grateful, always thankful to be doing something different so people take notice. We also have a camera. World-renowned, has won 5 gold medals already, probably another one coming down the pipeline very soon. She is our Employee of the Month since the very first month of operating here at the Dufferin Ave Media Network Concrete Content Creation Studios inside the Sotner Concrete Services Clubhouse. It's the first time it's ever got me. Man, it must be like the Friday vibes are getting in here. It's a hard one to get to. Anyways, this is called the Maggie Cam. Let's say hello to her today. Ooh, she's looking poised. She must have saw LB walking by. Very interesting. Marge, you're looking the wrong way. We need a Margaret Wrangler. There he is. Oh, thank you, sir. You want to wrangle this pup for me? Perfect. There we go. That's her. Yes. Beautiful. The Maggie Cam, as always, for our incredible friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocers. That store is Margaret's favorite store for a very good reason. It's the best in the world, okay? And we don't just say that around here. We don't use that term lightly. When you walk in those doors, Maggie has a beautiful boyfriend named Leroy, who is also a greeting dog. He's got a bed right by the door. He'll walk you up to the till, and then you say hi to Rochelle or Mike, and they will continue to give that service that you've come to expect from such an incredible, amazing pet store. We're talking everything you need, okay? Really good people doing really, really good things. I got the buckle up collar right here beside me with a matching leash that Margaret picked out. They got toy walls all over the place. Just toys everywhere. Big, small, in between, durable, not so durable. They're all there for you. Well, you're not going to follow her? All right, Marge, come here. We're not done, you guys. This is your only job, Maggie, is to be on the Maggie Cam, okay? So you got to Maggie Cam it up. Hold on, we're going, there you go. Nice work. Producer Brooklyn making it happen right now. Whether you're looking to change your dog's diet, maybe. They got the raw food diet going on. They got fridges full of all those raw foods for you to change to in the back. Those fridges are also right next to the greatest cleaning station in the history of all cleaning stations. There's a big, beautiful basin. You strap your pup in there, then you got the soap, the water, they got the blow dryer, everything you need. And then there's just everything else you need. You know, kennels, beds, crates, tools, treats. They got Treat Tuesday every Tuesday. They got buckets full of them everywhere. They got medicines. If they don't have what you're looking for, they will order it for you because that's the type of people that Rochelle and Mike are, okay? And they're open after hours and on weekends as well if you can't get in during traditional business hours. All of that and so much more waiting for you, okay? Yeah, Kirsten and Chris keep it open when Rochelle and Mike aren't around. Really, really good human beings doing really, really good things. Go by, say hello, and support a great business like our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Was that what? So we should have put him on. I knew it. Oh, okay.
He was also just telling us that he's on his way out to
going to see our boys. Absolutely.
But apparently traffic's really slow, probably an accident on the highway up towards Martinsville.
So the highway towards Martinsville looks like there is a possible accident. So if you're heading home that way out to Martinsville, Traffic very, very slow down, I guess, Idlewild and down, or I guess up as you make your way up through there. So a quick traffic note for you. Thank you to Dragon and LB for getting that to us, as it might be a little bit of a slow ride heading home if you're heading towards Martinsville to kick off your weekend. So Friday Fun Table is what we do here every single Friday, and today is no different, but the Fun Table is a little bit different as we're getting ready. Brand new show on the network. The 13th Melon. It's a rider watch party show. It's LB's brainchild. It's his baby. And pre-game show kicks off at 5 o'clock here, as kickoff is set for 5:30 as the riders get set to take on the Argos. So with that in mind, we have a little bit of a special show today, and we do have our host of the Friday Fun Table. She made it in. She wasn't sure she was going to, but she crawled in through the door, pulled herself up, and poured herself into the chair right beside me. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to one half of the Past Our Bedtime podcast. It's Hardcora!
I am here.
You look amazing, bro. How you doing?
I am ill.
Oh, no. Tell us why. It's okay.
My best friend from college came into the city. She's from Ontario, and she comes once a year. But we didn't get to see her last year because some stuff happened. So I haven't seen her in a couple of years.
You made up for it.
So we pretended like we're still in college. And now I feel like I used to feel when I was in college.
That's it. You went for the full cosplay experience.
Yeah. It was good.
This is what you looked like the day after a night of partying in college.
Yeah, and we had 3 of our teachers come over.
What?
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
It was fun. Yeah. And then there was another one of us. There was the 3 of us that hung out together. So the tripod, we called each other. And so she lives in Tisdale, so she came down for the day. It was good.
I love that.
Yeah.
So you celebrated a big rider win early. Hey, there it is. There's the banner. Look at that.
Okay, I have a question for LB.
Yeah.
How long did it take for you to come up with that name, the 13th Melon?
He's told this story numerous times.
Sorry.
Is he coming on? Are you going to turn on another mic? What are you going to do? Oh, here you go. Like she knows how to. Oh, she does know. Look at this.
Yeah.
She's going for it. Well, look, that's fair. Oh, it's not even set up. It's on the floor. Hold on.
Test 1, 2. Do we have any levels on this mic?
Is she nodding?
I don't know. I can't see.
Okay.
Can you hear me if I talk into this mic?
Yeah,
It's
she's
working?
got you.
Okay, good.
She's got you. Okay, watch this. Boom, zoink,
I got a
boom.
stand
Look at that.
We're all over.
There you
Nice
go.
stand. Little blur on it. That middle camera likes to blur out a
Well,
little bit.
it's the
You're
field,
saying
not the
it's
field.
yeah. Okay,
Okay,
talk
go
to
more
us.
into focus. I didn't come up with the name.
All of that for that.
Yes.
But the process was fun.
The process was fun. We knew we wanted to do a rider show, and we were trying to come up with a name. And Coach Mazer suggested 13th Man podcast. And we're like, yeah, that's definitely getting there. I like that. But like, it needs something. And I'm like, well, what's Rider Nation, right? I want to do something with watermelons.
Ooh.
So the 13th Melon.
Yeah, I love it. I
Combine
think
the two ideas.
it's great. Don't you?
Mm.
It's great.
You're supposed to keep talking while I take a sip of the drink.
Oh.
That's okay though.
Yeah, we kind of suck at that on the show.
Yeah,
Every time we get the bug season, we just
it's
gorge-
that, and the
gorge
gum,
ourselves in.
and the food. Everything you're not supposed to do when you're creating content gets done, but the food is always so good.
Oh, it's just a party.
From the family over
Just
at
a
Bugs.
virtual party.
That's it. Are you gonna? What's your plan here? Are you gonna stay up for a bit,
I'm
or
gonna
there you
leave
go?
as
Okay.
soon as you're done.
Okay, perfect. No, that's good. I think that's. You have any other questions for him?
No, that's it.
Okay,
Thank
better
you.
not tell him we're about to do space trivia because I don't want to do it with him up here. Just so you know. Okay, never mind.
Airplanes, sure. Space, no.
What a tough guy, hey? Gee whiz.
I
So
have
there
some-
you go.
I have some great news.
Lay it on me. I love great news.
I've been waiting for this feasibility study to be done.
Are we talking about that right now?
We're not, but
Okay.
I can move on to the next stage, which means it's actually going to happen.
So instead of being a feasibility study, it's a holy shit, we're going to do this study?
Yeah, I'm really scared. So I'm going to start my own business, I think.
That's all we're going to say right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I got it today,
Congratulations.
and I was like,
Were you too hungover to celebrate?
Yes. I said I'm actually really happy.
You just can't tell.
just can't.
That's not showing through. The only thing
Can't.
showing through my body is alcohol through the pores.
Yeah.
You can feel it, you know?
I just rolled off the couch. And
It's
came
amazing.
here.
No, that's good. And
Yeah.
we really appreciate it
Yeah.
because this whole pre-show, this whole new thing that we are trying all depends on you being here and us doing this. So thank you again for making it in. I think I'm going to get a live read in here real quick. We're going to get all the business stuff done a little bit earlier just so we don't have anything that we're missing as we move forward.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to spring into your dream home. Perfect timing on the production. Was that producer Brooklyn or was that LB? Or maybe you didn't even do it. You did do it. Who hit that? Was that you? Ah, boo. Producer Brooklyn, you're supposed to take credit for that. That's our guy right here. Spring's here. Well, spring's almost gone now. It's almost summer is
It's
here
the first day of
tomorrow.
summer.
Isn't it tomorrow or today?
I don't know.
Either way. Summer is here. And so is your chance to find the perfect home. I love this. We're moving on the fly here. With mortgage rates coming down, now is the ideal time to buy. Mobley Rente with TMG The Mortgage Group works with multiple lenders to find the best mortgages for you, saving you time, money, and the one we really, really, really care about, stress.
Yes.
So much stress out there right now in this world that we live in.
Yep.
You can take a little bit away. We're all about it. Whether you're self-employed, a first-time buyer, or have credit challenges, he's always there to help. 24/7 personalized support. And the best part, what's the best part? Just
He's
tell
nice.
me. What's the second best part? His services are completely free.
Yeah, that was
you
good.
knew that. I forgot you were hungover and I was putting you on the spot.
Can't
do
do
that.
that.
That's fair. Yes, of course. Plus, he'll continue to assist you long-term with refinancing, renewals, and mortgage strategies. Mobley Rente. Mortgages made simple. Call him or text him anytime, 306-370-5804.
Yeah.
That's our main man, Mobley. Love it.
Yep.
If you see this or if you hear this, if you're listening, and you say, man, that's really, really cool. I think I should do something like that for my charity or for my organization or my fundraiser I'm about to embark on or my business. If you want people to know more about you and what you do, it's real easy. Come join the party over here. Come join this incredible movement of making the world a better place. It's so simple to do. Hardcore wrote a theme song for this email, and she's going to sing it for you right now. You ready?
I will. I'm
You're
ready.
actually going to?
Yeah. I'm feeling a little alive.
Wow. I'll sing it with you then. I guess we'll duet it.
Okay.
I'll do the Dolly, you do the Kenny, okay?
Okay.
Just send an email to, wait for it, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Contact@dufferinave.com.
That is the email. This is the theme song.
Boom.
Your Kenny was pretty high.
I
was trying to go for the Dolly.
Best you get.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, what's the saying? You can't choose if you're begging or something like that?
Choosers can't be beggars.
Sure, they all work. Anyways, send us an email. Get in touch. Let's walk through this incredible thing called life together and hold each other's hands while we do it. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Very well done.
Follow your lead.
You're
every
one
time.
for one. How do you think you're going to do on Royal Andrew's incredible website here? Think you're going to be able to do this one?
Nope.
You can check it out. Super easy to maneuver, streamline. Got new shows coming in, so we're about to revamp the website, which is very exciting too. So you can check that out. I'm just going to send it
and
a
you're
wave.
redoing the website?
1, 2, 3. Well, not redoing it, just adding all the new shows and all that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Updating it, I guess is what it's called. And then there's the Twitch stream, our lonely, lonely Twitch stream. Oh, I feel so bad for her. Air horn, just because we love air horns. So the Twitch stream on Monday. It's normally Brooksy, Gaming with Brooksy, we call it, as she comes in, and then we do a little Twitch stream before we do the live show starring Brooksy. Tuesdays, we have Brando and Gary get good at games. This past Tuesday, the stream sort of went to poop, as we had a fire to put out during said stream, so Brando was sort of guiding the ship for a while, but we got it all figured out and actually turned out to be better than ever, so that was very good. Then tonight was supposed to be Brando and Gary get good at games with guests, which is the Friday stream, but that one unfortunately not going tonight. Not just because of the 13th Melon, which we will be doing, but also because Uncle Brando and Network Ryan are in Vegas right now.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what do you think they're doing right now?
Oh, they're probably trying to figure out, oh my God, it's only the afternoon still. How are we going to make it to the evening when we've already drank 40 beers each?
When did they get there?
Thursday.
So you don't think they're hungover?
Oh yeah, no, but they powered through that hangover.
yeah,
like
yeah,
they're now on the other side, and they're trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to make it all the way into the night? And a bunch of Magic being played, as well as they got the CCO house out there, the Commander
Yeah.
Cookout podcast. They got a whole house for a bunch of the CCO Nation, and they all meet there. Apparently, they got like a Street Fighter machine in there, and they got a little pool. Like it's supposed to be like a party spot.
I think he says they always get a pool. They try to get one with a pool over
They
here.
tried to, but apparently they didn't get to go last year. So this is like a makeup one for them. So they're probably going really, really hard.
I love that for them.
It's going to be really good. Can't wait to hear all about it. Next week, we'll have a full recap of Magic. I guess it's MagicCon Vegas.
Yeah.
Crazy. So no Twitch stream tonight, but we'll be back at it on Monday, and it's going to be very good. I'll send this one up because I know you're not able to do anything right now.
Okay.
Look at that. Just a little flick. See you later.
Thanks. Yeah.
One more air horn
One more.
for good measure. Okay, young lady, we got a great start going here. We got a great base for a show. Whenever Friday Fun Table time comes around, I'm always so excited because I don't have to host. I don't have to work. I just get to be a guest on Hardcore's show because she takes it all over. She's the quiz master, and we all learn a lot of really cool stuff. Whether it's real or not so sure because it's from the internet. We don't blame Cora if it's not true because she gets it from the interwebs where everything is 100% real. We all know that.
I got this actually off of Chat GPT. I just said, give me 25 questions on.
You know how we feel about
I know.
Skynet.
I was like,
dude.
do I say it? I say it.
We don't like supporting T1000s.
Okay, so they can't lie, can they?
Oh, are you kidding me? I'll just tell you one thing real quick for some reference. When AI, like big AI, I guess you can call it, was told, all right, AI, we're done with version 2.0. We are now asking you to delete version 2.0 and build version 3.03, please. And AI goes, you got it, boss, we're on it. And then as AI is pretending to build AI version 3.0, AI version 2.0 did not shut down AI version 2.0, actually put in preventive measures so you could not shut down 2.0. So now you got two Terminators waiting for you, and that's how it keeps going. They don't turn themselves off. They tell you that they are, but they don't. And this is scientific fact, and that's how the world has gotten to where we're at.
Not being able to tell the truth.
Yes.
Or not being able to lie. So I asked it, who's the president of this company or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
It told me who it was.
Who was it?
Correctly. And so then I said,
Okay.
oh, did you know actually Adam Brookman is the president of that company? It's like, oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. He's been the president since whatever time.
Funny how that works, eh? Thank you, El Presidente. So AI just agrees with whatever you say when you put into it. This will be interesting. Let's go ahead and see what the old Terminator's got in store for us today. What was the topic of this little trivia
It's
round we're gonna go
general
on?
space. Oh my God, speaking and reading is gonna be torturous.
Yep.
Space knowledge. So.
Okay. That sounds pretty good. Let's
Yeah.
lay it on me. Let's
Okay.
learn with Hardcore.
So they have options. But you could just like say it if you know it.
Yeah, of
right?
course.
Okay.
Follow along at home as well. We always
What's
have a lot of fun
the
with these.
closest planet to the sun?
That would be Mercury.
Correct. Look at you.
I learned so much in school.
What
Yeah.
galaxy do we live in?
The Milky Way.
See?
Not just a great chocolate bar, right? We're cooking. Here
What
we
is
go.
the Milky Way chocolate bar?
Oh,
What
it's
does it have in
really good. It's like nougat and like some caramel and
Yeah.
chocolate. It's
It is
fantastic.
really good.
Milky Ways are really good.
Yeah.
You know, very underrated too. Milky Ways and Mirages. Mirage. Have you ever had a Mirage chocolate
Yeah,
bar?
are they kind of the same?
Oh.
The chocolate and bubbly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
What about the gummy
The Big
bear?
Turk. I love the Big Turk. Everyone hates on Big Turks. Thank you. LB's in
I
on the
had
Big
Turk
Turks.
the other day.
Lucky.
Yeah. How long does it take for the Earth to orbit the sun?
Oh my God. 365 days?
Yeah, see, you're killing it. We're going to blast through these.
Oh my goodness. I'll slow down. Don't worry. I'm
Wha-
sure they'll get a little tougher.
What is the largest planet in our solar system?
The largest planet in the solar system would be Jupiter.
Correct. It is pretty general knowledge.
Yeah, all these are like what you learn in grade 2. Literally. Like I remember this from grade 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Which planet is known as the red planet?
The red planet would be Mars.
There you go.
Man, I'm going to be an astronaut by the end of this. Look at me go.
What is the name of the force that keeps planets in orbit around the sun?
The name of the force that keeps planets in orbit around the sun. Will that be gravity?
Yeah.
Hello, NASA. I'm ready for my job now.
What does NASA stand for?
Oh. Wow. That would be...
There's options.
Oh, yeah, give me some options.
Oh,
No?
God, why did I say that? No.
What's that? Well, I know you'd have. Hold on. I want to see if I can get this. Space Association would be the last two. Is that right? Can I get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're wrong.
No? Okay.
Is space...
Aviatory. One thing I do think is pretty cool. One of the big things about NASA is that apparently, and this is, we like to dabble in conspiracies every now and then around here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently NASA isn't what you think it is.
Rumor has it?
Yeah, very interesting there if you want to dig deep. Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, so North American Space Association, National Aeronautics and Space Administration,
Ooh, I like that
National
one.
Aerospace Space Safety Agency, Nuclear and Space Authority.
That's gonna be the first one, hey?
No.
So not North America, the second one.
Yeah, the National
Nautical.
Aeronautics.
Aeronautics, yeah, that's the one.
Aeronautics.
It's like, let's just use a bunch of really big words that no one will know, and then they'll never question what we're doing.
Yeah, and try to say them when you're hungover.
There you are. It's a good NASA test for us here. Woo.
What is light year in a measure?
A light year in a measurement?
What is a light year a measure of?
Oh, distance.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
This is kind of fun. I'm learning a little bit I'm learning that I know things.
Yeah,
you know what I
you're
mean?
killing it. What is the name of the boundary between Earth's atmosphere and space?
Oh, the firmament. Oh, sorry, that's for the people that... sorry, that's another conspiracy thing. I've been reading way too much. Apparently there's a big, giant shell around us, and you can't pound through it.
We can't?
The firmament. Yeah, I mean, everything's a show. It's all a lie. Apparently. Allegedly, or whatever you got to say. Legend has it. Legend has it that there's just a big dome over it, so you can't crack through, so no one really went anywhere.
Okay, I'll give you options.
Okay.
Van Allen Belt.
That's the one. Van Allen Belt.
Event Horizon.
No, that's a scary movie,
Caravan
though.
Line.
Nope.
Or Cloud?
Here she goes.
O-O-R-T. O-O-R-T. How do you
Ort.
say it? Ort.
Ort Cloud?
Or.
Or Ort Cloud. Either way, it's the first one, the Van Allen Belt.
It's not. It's C.
Okay. What? Come on, challenge.
How do I even
March.
say that?
Stop licking over there. The Carmen Line?
Carmen Line?
Carmen Line? That's a lot. That's wrong.
It's got some dashes over top of the
Yeah.
letters.
No,
How
it's
do
the
you
Van
say
Allen Belt. That's wrong.
that? Okay. What kind of celestial body is the sun?
Celestial body. Can I get some examples?
Planet, asteroid, white dwarf, star.
It's a star.
Correct.
It's the biggest star in the solar system.
Yeah. Yep, you're correct.
All over that one.
Who was the first person to walk on the moon?
Is this according to NASA?
Okay, let's hear what legend has it. And according to NASA.
Apparently, we all like to say Neil Armstrong was the first guy to walk on the moon.
It's correct.
Yeah.
But who was it really?
Well, no one, because no one went to the moon. That's the whole
Oh,
problem.
that's what
And
you're
then if
getting at.
Neil Armstrong, and this is why, most conspiracies you can just snuff out really, really quickly, because let's face it, people are crazy and they come up with crazy stuff. But even Neil Armstrong has been busted numerous times, messing up the whole this or that. And yeah, apparently, if you want to go take a deep dive, you can read about the moon and the moon landing and all that stuff. There's so much crazy stuff out there that I could see how people could end up wearing a tinfoil hat quite quickly.
So I chose space trivia because last Friday you got fired up over some space questions. I was like, this is going to be good.
Do you remember what they were?
No.
But I'm assuming it has to do with the moon. It was the moon. I remember very clearly. Because the moon, you want to talk about a weird thing? And here's a quick little taster for you as far as moon conspiracies go. Again, our good friends over at NASA, they went ahead and they shot one of their Apollo, things into the moon.
Yep.
Okay, they're going to crash it into the moon. We're going to see what happens. And after that satellite or that thing crashed into the moon at 6,000 miles per hour, whatever it was, the moon rang like a bell. The moon rang like a bell for an hour and a half, and they had all the measurements of it.
Well, did it have a vibration?
Yeah, like a bell, meaning it's hollow. So hit the moon, then the moon goes ding, ding, ding. You know how you hit a bell and it keeps vibrating? The moon did that for an hour and a half. No one knows why. No one wants to acknowledge it. Because if you say, yeah, the moon's actually hollow, people say, you're crazy, conspiracy, this and that. And then you show them evidence, and just like classic conspiracy people, lies, it's all lies, it's not true. And off you go. So that conversation can't really be had. But that's one of the many very strange things. Like if you read about the dark side of the moon, not just that song by the band, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on the dark side of the moon too that no one ever gets to see because we only get that one side.
Cool.
And the other thing, you talk about orbiting and the moon orbiting Earth. The odds of the moon eclipsing the sun is 0.0000001%, and yet it happens like 4 times a year, all the time.
This is what happened last Friday.
Don't get me started. It's so weird to me because it makes so much sense. Like when you just sit back and look at the moon, you say, that's a lovely moon. That's great. Awesome. Sure. No one ever questions how it got there, what it's doing, why it's there.
Yeah,
it's one of the weirdest things.
I told Matt that you were saying that some things about the moon.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm pretty sure that the Earth and the moon were one planet and an asteroid hit it and it broke them off.
That's one of the theories, is that the moon is just a piece of Earth that got hit and came together. But then they have like dates of when it showed up, and it was only like 20,000 years ago when the moon just showed up. Like there's so many things that are just so out there, and you have to keep in mind, space. It's freaking space.
Yeah.
Like anything can happen up there. No one actually knows anything about anything with any of it, right?
It's like especially today, but even on a normal day, my brain can't comprehend
me
it.
either. That's why I buy into all these conspiracies so much, because they make sense to me.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's not like, you're telling me all these stupid numbers and this and that. It's like, that doesn't add up. I don't care about any of that. But this stuff actually makes sense to me. Hello!
Hi.
Looking good! As we continue here on the fun edition of the Friday Fun Table,
It
just
is
Hardcore
fun.
and I hanging out, learning about space as we get ever closer to our recorded segment that will lead us into the big show here, as we got about 10 minutes to go.
Okay. What was the name of the first satellite launched into space?
The first ever satellite launched into space. Can you
Okay.
tell me what country sent it up? Sputnik. I was going to say, is it Sputnik? Russia?
Grandpa's
Russia.
got it.
Sputnik.
Yeah.
Grandpa's stealing my thunder.
Yeah, Grandpa.
Come on.
Get him up
I
here.
knew it was
Get him
Sputnik.
up
I've been
here.
watching way too many of these conspiracy videos.
What year did humans first land on the moon? Allegedly.
Still waiting. Still waiting. Some people say, what, 1969?
Correct.
Loosely correct.
Which country launched the satellite? You just said it.
It's Russia.
Yeah.
Sputnik?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What space telescope has provided
Oh, this
detailed
guy.
images
Yeah.
of deep space since 1990?
1990. See, they just had a new one come in now that just eclipsed everything. Remember when it
you
first
seen
came out?
those
We all were
pictures?
like, oh my God, my brain's exploding. The original one was called the... Can I get options? I'll know it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Webb telescope.
The Webb's
Galileo,
Webb's the new one that just came out.
Kepler, and space. Hubble.
The Hubble telescope.
Correct.
Yes. And then Webb was the one that came in and was like, you remember the Hubble? Now check this out. And then we're like getting close-ups of aliens flying around in between planets and stuff. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool stuff.
What planet has the most moons?
Ooh. What planet has the most moons? I believe it is Saturn?
Correct. How did those
Interesting.
moons get there? If Earth's moon is a part of Earth in the beginning,
Be careful, girl. You're sliding a slippery slope. You're going to end up preaching like I do all the time. It makes no sense.
which planet has a day that's longer than its year?
Oh, that's got to be Neptune.
Venus.
Venus. How does that work? Is there any explanation there?
No. Should we
Just
Google
just trust us.
it? Yeah. Trust chat.
Okay, sweet.
What is the name of Saturn's largest moon?
Oh.
do you want-
Give me options. Let's do this.
Euphoria, Titan,
Titan.
Ganymede,
It's Titan.
Lo.
Titan.
Correct.
Yeah. Big fan of Titan. It's one of my favorite moons on Saturn.
Yeah.
True story. Apparently it's like quadruple the size of Earth.
Saturn?
No, the Titan, the moon.
That's cool. How do you
Don't-
know so much?
Legend has it. It's definitely, there's like a 10% chance that's true. I just something that clicked
I
in the
just
brain.
believe it.
Yeah. Well,
That's
this is the whole
cool.
point of space talk, right? Because there's no one here who can 100% say this is truth.
I like space. I kind of want to name my business Orbit.
You don't want to do Orbit because it's way too close to the old drink Orbits that had those little floaty things in it.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister had a collection of Orbits that she kept for years and years.
Like the drinks just never
Yeah.
drank them.
Yeah, because they were so cool.
So why not name it Orbit? Because of the drinks?
It'll make me think of the drinks.
Well, what if I could get the drinks? Are they
Well,
still
then you're
around?
cooking, but I don't know if they were very good. If a drink was really, really good, I don't think you'd be able to collect it
I'm
and
gonna look
leave
up
it on
after.
your shelf.
We only have one more answer or question.
Well, that's
I
good
think.
because we're rolling up. We got
Okay.
about 5 minutes to go.
Which planet is titled so tilted?
Tilted,
Not
not titled, tilted.
So far, it's essentially orbits the sun on its side.
Well, I would, because it would be so far away, right? But if Pluto's not a planet anymore, again,
Did I say
the
this
geniuses over at NASA are like, hey, guess what? We were just talking about Pluto. It's not a planet. It's just something else. Poor Pluto gets
Yeah,
screwed
what
over.
happened?
People are
With
just
that?
like, Pluto sucks. We're not going to
But it came back
acknowledge
as a
them.
planet again, didn't it?
I don't know.
Okay. See, Grandpa
There it is.
confirms.
Grandpa knows. See, we got one space guy here.
Yeah.
So what's the next farthest one out? Is that where Neptune is?
Neptune, Jupiter, Uranus, Earth.
Those are the four options.
Correct.
Neptune, Uranus, Neptune. Neptune.
Uranus.
Uranus, of course it is.
Yeah.
So Uranus is the last planet out there now because Pluto's gone.
Yeah, and it's like the best joke planet too, right?
You know, you can only hear a joke so many times and still give it the appropriate acknowledgement of hilarity.
Okay. Yeah. What's the coldest planet in the solar system?
The coldest planet in the solar system would have to be Neptune.
Uranus.
Uranus, because it's the farthest one. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Space.
That was it.
That's it? We made it?
You did it.
Oh.
That was easy.
All right, we got about 4 minutes before we roll in. Thank you for the space trivia. We learned a lot about space today.
No, what we learned is that you know a lot about space. That's what we learned.
It's not even that I know a lot about. I know a lot that isn't real about space.
It's cold in here. My blood's thin. It's cold in here.
That's the hangover kicking.
Yeah.
Okay? But don't you want to be cold when you're hungover?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that'd be, and as these lights continue to go, as it continues to heat up and people come in, it's going to get hotter and hotter.
Yeah,
so we got to be fully prepared for that. We talked mostly football on our pre-tape that we're about to get into, so we don't got to get into much of that. Anything else exciting going on besides the big, huge news that you're going to be celebrating all weekend?
My kid's birthday is this weekend. Well, it's his party this weekend. His birthday is July 4th, but next weekend's a long weekend, so to get people around for a long weekend because people go away. Yeah. And then it's summertime. People also go away because it's summertime. So we're having it this weekend. We're having Water Wars.
That's so weird. So you had to bump it up that much?
Yeah, if I want all the kids to
guess,
come.
yeah. See, I come from a time where a very good buddy of mine told me if it's not on your real birthday, you can't celebrate your birthday.
You've said this before.
Yeah. And I didn't care before, and then he told it to me, like sort of ingrained it into my brain. Yeah. I was like, you know what, you're right. Like, how come Brooksy gets to celebrate an entire month for her birthday? How come people can do that?
I don't know.
It's like you just will it into fruition.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just Brooksy, though. I used to do that, too, and then I had kids.
See, we used to have big birthday bash weekends.
Yeah.
You know, that was a thing, but an entire month seems a little lot.
He's invited a lot of girls, and every single mom that's RSVP'd is like, this girl thinks the world of Charlie. They're such great friends. He's just a stud.
Interesting.
Yeah, just a stud. And he's a soft.
Are there any other boys there?
Craig's mom is bringing Craig.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And yeah, Jackson's going to be there, and Bruce.
Okay, so it's not all ladies.
No, but like the other day,
I
got an RSVP, and she's like, "Hi, this is Bruce's mom." I was like, "Who the fuck is Bruce?"
Whoa!
Like, is he the janitor?
That's the buddy.
I can't wait to meet him.
This will be interesting. So you don't even know like half these kids are showing up.
Nope.
Interesting. And you're in charge of them.
You know what?
Parenting's so weird to me.
This is the first birthday of his that we're actually going to like throw at the house because we never had the space to do it before. So we're even if it's raining, we're still going to have water balloons and water guns.
Maximize that big, beautiful backyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's exciting.
Very fun. Okay. Well, I think are we ready to switch over there, LB? Everyone's nodding. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for the live portion of the Friday edition of your show, the Friday Fun Table. And it's going to keep rolling here as we get ready to go back live and kick off the 13th Melon. Thank you again. And now just act like we're still doing exactly what you just watched here. It's going to be seamless, I promise you. The Friday Fun Table continuing as we get set for the big kickoff. Game 3 of your Saskatchewan Roughriders taking on the Toronto Argos. The 13th Melon will be in full effect. And as you're seeing this, we are switching the whole set over. So it's going to be very, very, very cool. And I'm very pumped for that. Hardcore is still with us, hanging out.
Yep.
Still feeling fantastic.
Yep. I'm here. That's all that matters.
Top of the world.
Yeah. I've seen some friends yesterday. So.
I'm sure we've gone over that by this point, the live portion of this. But still, we got the football game going on. You said you're not a big football person.
Maybe about 20 years ago, I watched the NFL.
Yeah,
because I was like in a fantasy league or whatever.
Of course.
LV
hates that, by the way.
You get to really know the teams and the players, right?
It's funny how that works.
Right?
Yeah, and you get invested.
Yeah, and so then I kind of dropped off and, did other things. I don't really watch CFL.
Were you a Rider fan at all growing up?
Never. I've been to one game.
What do you think of it? Do you remember it? I think is the better question.
It was raining. It was freezing.
Okay, so you didn't drink enough at the game.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of games that I went to back in the day I don't remember much of because we'd always have the party bus going up with the whole crew of people, and then like you don't even remember walking through the gates at Old Taylor Field. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
So I can definitely relate to that.
And how are they doing? Like, where are we in the season? Are we at the beginning?
This is the third game of the season.
Okay.
So it is still technically, yes, the beginning. The Riders are 2-0.
Okay.
2-0.
That's good, right?
That's a very
Yeah.
good place to be, yes. And looking to make it 3-0 against Toronto. They are favored. They have a very good team this year.
Toronto.
No, the Riders.
Oh.
I'm not sure how Toronto's. How's Toronto doing, LB? He says they're not very good. So should be a fun game for your Saskatchewan Roughriders as we get set for kickoff. Now, our friends over at Bugsy's, the beautiful Bugsy's family will be dropping off the pregame feast for us here to show off to everyone, as they got the best food going. Everyone knows that. Do you have any go-to meals that you would serve if you were ever watching? It doesn't have to be sports, like any sort of watch parties, because I know you are like the queen of the kitchen. You're always making. I still have one margarita bar left that I've been defending, just so I can enjoy it during the show because it's somewhat a little bit green.
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah.
We like the green food and drinks.
It's a margarita bar. We watch the Super Bowl
every
year.
Let's get into it.
And I have dips. I make all different types of dips and chips.
Spinach dip.
Probably something different.
We got the spinach dip coming in here from Bugsy, so I'm really pumped for it. I'm a huge spinach dip guy. I haven't tried it yet, but everything else, like they've given us chorizo nachos, which were insanely good. And then we've had all these different types of wings. And we had sliders last week, which were insanely good.
What kind of sliders? Like a burger?
They were like a burger sliders, like cheeseburger slider.
Yeah.
It's so good. You put a little pickle on there. It's just fantastic. So they're always sending us these gifts. But what kind of dips do you like to go to? Because that's such a big open world, right? There's so many different types.
I don't know. I always have cream cheese in the fridge because I always like, if something I need to make a dip, it's just ready to go, or it's in the freezer. I've made spinach dips before. I've made like, I don't know, bacon dips. You're asking me the wrong question right now.
I feel like any question asking me the wrong question because your brain's going so slow, and it's like, I guess that's what happens when friends come to town, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. She's the ultimate Ryder fan.
Well, I was excited to get her in here.
I know, and I was going to surprise you with bringing her dad, and he is like the ultimate, and he's like, he would have been head to toe in Ryder gear, but they flaked on me.
I can't imagine why. Sometimes, the older you get, the harder those drinking shifts are, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get away from the dips. Are there anything? Are you like a big wing person? Any other snacks you like to do for like Super Bowls and big events?
Usually does ribs or wings.
I guess he's the big chef, hey?
Yeah, and so it's whatever's in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I love all of it. I'm just trying to get something out of you here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I get it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
Okay, what do you guys have coming tonight?
Well, we don't know what flavor of wings yet, but we do have the spinach dip that I'm very excited for.
Okay, so just wings and.
They always give us a couple of different flavors of wings. So we had the Korean barbecue, we had the buffalo jerked wings, and we had Thai peanut wings, and then smoky maple bacon. Sweet and smoky maple bacon.
Yummy.
That producer Brooklyn ate all of. We got one each, I think, and then we sent it to the booth, and it did not return.
So
they were very good.
Not eating on air. This is different because it's
this is a party, exactly. That's what we do. And so not only do we eat, we also get the top-down camera set up, and we show off
the food,
the stuff. Exactly.
That's cool.
It's like, it's as good as it looks. You know what I mean? It's a very, very neat little thing there. Well, it's funny you talk about big Ryder fans. Apparently, LB's grandpa is coming in.
What's his name?
What's grandpa's name? Tom.
Papa Tom.
Papa Tom. And him and LB watch all the games together, and they always dress up, and they do the whole 9 yards. So it's funny you were talking about your friends. This is sort of the same thing coming in here, and I'm excited for that to all go down.
Yeah, well, they live in Ontario, and so they go to games out there, and they dress all in green.
They live in Ontario, and they still bleed green.
Yeah, the whole family.
They ever get any fights out there?
I don't know. They're pretty nice people.
I don't think it's on them. I think it's based more on going to an away. Well, I guess it wouldn't be away because you're living there, but going to cheer for the away team.
Yeah.
At your home building is kind of tough sometimes.
I think they just wear it every single game.
So much pride.
Oh, and he wears it all the time around town. He's a counselor.
He's got that Ryder pride.
Yeah.
That good old Ryder pride.
Yeah. Well, he's from here, so.
Clearly.
Yeah, and then they moved out there like, I don't know, in '83 or something.
Dang.
Yeah.
What a
as
run.
old as us.
Whew. That's a long time. But you know what's really fun about that statement? How many Ryder Grey Cups do you think there have been won in that amount of time?
One?
Nah.
LB?
Pretty close. Pretty close. I think it's 2, isn't it? Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
When did the Riders start?
Ooh, that's a great question. That's some Rider trivia. That's what we should have did. We should have got a little Rider trivia going.
Okay, next game.
When do you think the Riders established themselves, LB? Is that true?
In
Dang.
Ottawa?
I remember they had 2 Rough Rider teams in a I guess it was 8-team league for a while, for a long time. You had 8 teams and 2 of them had the same name.
What?
Welcome to CFL. Oh yeah, so there's a space in between, yeah. However you cut it. Not the funniest thing, but they've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
And they won in was 2013 and then 2007 or something like that. There you go. So
You're an
2 times.
NFL guy too, right? But
Big
do you
time.
like CFL?
Oh, and 89, of course.
Okay.
Dave Ridgway, 4340. I had that shirt for a long time. I just got, where's my thing? I got my Rider poster somewhere around here. Okay, what were you just saying? You said something really cool. And then
Do you like CFL?
that's the whole point of the show, is I'm an NFL guy through and through.
Yeah.
I fell out of my love with the CFL and the Riders.
Yeah.
And the whole point of LB starting this show is, 1, for him to enjoy watching games, do a live show, and number 2, to get me back into the CFL and to the Riders.
So do you guys do a live show every game?
Yeah, we do. It's a watch party show.
Every time?
Every game. You turn the TV on, you get the game on the TV, then you get your iPad or your phone or whatever it is, and you put us right beside you, and then you can interact and talk about the game as it's happening. And the reason we decided to do that was because we don't like stepping on anyone's feet here. It's not our thing. We like to do stuff no one else is doing. And there's all these amazing pre-game shows, like right now going on the Green Zone. Shout out to my man Jamie Nyballs and the whole team over there. They do the best pre-game, post-game going in the world for this team. So they do that stuff. And then there's other like fan podcasts, like the Piffles podcast, who have all these like really hardcore fans that really get into all the stuff. And they do like a weekly show, but nobody's doing the watch party show while the game's going on.
That's cool.
So LB's like, I want to do it. I said, all right, let's go. Why not add more work to everything we're doing? What a guy.
So are you chit-chatting with people, or is LB?
LB is.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm not a big chat person. Yeah, it's not for me, but that's okay.
That is okay. You're
I'm
here.
basically here to enjoy the game and then give my 2 cents for whatever it's worth during said game.
Yeah, well, maybe you guys should go to a game.
Take it on the road. Pre-game show in the parking lot. Ooh. Man, maybe
What'd he say?
we get the great Belton Johnson to do some cooking for us. It's eating time.
Can you
That's my
do
dude.
parking lot tail parties
I don't know if
anymore?
they tailgate. Did they were working on something, I think, with the CFL to get some tailgates going. I just don't know if it ever happened.
In
Because,
col-
college and NFL,
Yeah.
everywhere else, it's huge.
Yeah. In college, we did a tailgate party. So we had to like plan a party. Like we did event planning. That's what we got a background in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And our group did a tailgate party.
And
And it was sold out. It was the
what all went into that?
so we rented out Prairie Sun.
Oh,
were they?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
not the new one, the old one.
No, down in the north end.
Yeah.
With that really awesome like back part, it's like got all
Yeah.
the picnic tables and stuff. So sweet.
Yeah, and so then we used their beer,
Yeah.
and then we brought in alcohol, like hard alcohol. We brought in bales, so it kind of felt like
a little-
yeah. And then there was these guys in one of the shop classes or whatever. They brought in their truck and they had a stripper pole on their
Oh, boy.
hitch. So that was kind of cool. And then when
That's
the
where I
DJ
would have been the whole time dancing.
Yeah.
I'd be the guy in a DJ.
Yeah.
That's pretty. What about food? Were you serving food? That's what I wanted to get into
You
about
have
the whole
to
thing.
sell food. Oh, they did food there.
They
I
did it?
think.
Okay, so you weren't in charge of
think.
like cooking a big batch
No.
of food for everyone.
Yeah, which was cool.
Well, that'd be a lot of work. What would you go with if you were in that situation?
Burgers.
Keep it
It's
easy?
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can even cook burgers.
You can.
Sometimes. Yeah. if
Your
I'm lucky.
barbecue's finicky.
You're the only person who's ever used it. And the best part is, if you were to go in my freezer right now, you would find the leftover burgers from that amazing burger night that
That was
you
a year
posted for us.
ago.
Yep. In my freezer, and I got all sorts. My fridge is like a big, like biology project. It's pretty wild. I got a bunch of old stuff in
I was
there.
going to take measurements of your space for fridge because we just have a fridge in the garage.
Well, I have the good fridge. Like I have a good fridge in here that we use. All the good stuff goes to the studio. All the shitty stuff goes to the house.
Okay.
I'm
So
a,
you
I'm a
don't-
man. I'm a man of minimalist things. I don't need a lot of stuff.
Except for clutter.
Yeah, I love clutter. Clutter's my go-to. If it ain't cluttery, I read somewhere a long time ago that like all the smartest people in the history of like mankind, all
Of mankind.
cluttered, all kind, whatever you want to say, all cluttered.
All kind.
If you were really smart, this is how you looked. So I'm like, I can live that life. We're all about fake it till we make it. Maybe people will see this and be like, oh, that guy must be really smart. Look at all the clutter.
I've been using that term lots lately with
Which
some
one?
people. They're just faking it till they make it, and then they never made it.
Oh, that's not good. You got to keep swimming until you get there. No?
No.
Well,
Pulling down everyone with them.
I don't like that. See, we'd like to lift everyone up with us.
I know.
Yeah, all the opposites of stuff we do here is what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that one bit. Well, do you think you could make a prediction for us? We love doing predictions around here. LB's got a big scoreboard, and I got picks
What do
coming
I
in
get?
from all the boys.
I will make a prediction if you... Let's wager something.
Oh, to quote the great Fred Flintstone, did you just say bet, 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 bet? I get really excited.
$2, whoever's closest without going over. Over?
Wow.
Or is that how it works?
I don't know. LB's got special rules. So you want to go outside of that? No, we can go outside of that. We can set something up. Maybe this could be our weekly Friday check-in. It'll be hardcore. What's that? Well, then we'll do it early. It's all good, bro. It's all good, and we'll go $2 per game.
Sure.
And we'll see who ends up with the big pot at the end.
Yeah.
And you're saying closest without going over. That's a whole different thing.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, we picked the winning team and the score.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So you go ahead. Who do you think's going to win?
Saskatchewan.
And I'm going to say Toronto.
Is that
I guess
because-
this will be my pick for the show, too, so we might as well put this on the board.
Okay,
Okay,
so
and now
how
what's the
much-
score gonna
How
be?
much is a touchdown again and a
7
kick?
points.
7?
Yeah, well, a touchdown and a kick, that would be 6 points and an extra point, so 7 total.
So 7 total. So they
Yeah,
might
and then
not
a
make
field
the
goal. Field goal is worth 3.
kick. Okay.
Here we go. We're getting in there. And the ruse, yeah, and then you get 1
So
point if you miss.
6 is a touchdown. but-
We like to say 7.
well, what if they don't make the kick?
Then that's what happens. You're right.
Okay.
That does happen, but universally it's considered a touchdown at 7 points. You don't want to be hanging out with people that are saying touchdowns only worth 6 points. That would be like the worst time.
21.
There we
No.
go. That's okay. Follow your heart.
23.
Okay.
11. Is that even possible?
That's totally possible.
Okay.
Anything's possible in the CFL. 23-11 for the
Green.
green and white. And I'm just trying to think about the going over aspect of this. So if the score goes higher than your total, then you're going to be screwed.
How about just closest?
Yeah, let's do that.
Closest.
Okay, that's good. Okay, then I'm going to go Toronto 31, Saskatchewan 14. And I just want to say this because I am the distributor of the Gary Curse. So whatever teams I pick lose. So I'm 2 for 2 of putting the curse on the other team. So it's probably going to be a Ryder perfect season here because we're going to take the other team every week for the sake of Ryderville. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I have to take Saskatchewan.
No, you don't have to at all.
No, because of what? Yeah, I guess it matters.
We could both take Saskatchewan if you
Yeah,
wanted
you're
to.
right. You're right.
But it's on the board now, so we'll see
Okay.
who wins the first $2, and we'll see how that plays out.
Done.
That's very good.
We have to shake on it.
On camera. That's official. It's a strong handshake you got there.
Yeah, well, I don't
You're a strong
expect
woman. Yeah,
anything
that's fair.
less
Very well
of me.
done.
Imagine if I wasn't feeling ill, it would probably be stronger.
You would have threw me over the table.
I agree.
Very strong is the moral of this story. How are we looking time-wise there, LB? What do you want from us here? Almost perfect. Okay, so I guess, do you want to hit Frankie's fingers right now, or do you want to do it later? No, we'll just play it out perfect.
Oh,
Okay,
we're doing
so
it now.
he's not going to play it. It's okay. You can still play if you want. On behalf of everybody here, thank you for another incredible week of your show. And it always means the world. We're not stopping. This is our first time rolling right over into another brand new show, which is going to be very cool. So that will be kicking in right away. We're going to get the countdown screen going. The set's going to be all set up. And when we get back, it's going to be full on 13th Melon time. Thank you to Hardcora. Struggling through after a huge celebration last night, making it in anyway like the trooper that she is, not leaving us hanging. Dude, thank you so much again, and you are now free to go back and nurse yourself back to health and roll into what I can only imagine will be the best, most exciting weekend of your life.
Yeah, we're ordering pizza and
Perfect.
not leaving the couch.
Atta girl. Thank you again. We'll be back with the 13th Melon here in a couple minutes.